Oh, Bob. You didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Well, since I was heading toward Lucinda's, I thought, why not stop by?
I'm fine.
Well, your husband's worried about you. Now, what would you prefer, a few enchanting moments with me, or your panicky husband racing home early from his conference?
You. Definitely you. Of course. Please, come in. Can I get you anything?
No, you know, I'll probably get about 10 pounds eating all those goodies at the engagement party, so I'll pass. Thank you.
Right. It's nice. Happy for Jennifer and Dusty. They were here when Holden and I renewed our vows.
Yet you're not going to the engagement party.
No,
which
I'm
makes
not.
me think maybe you're not as well as you say.
I'm fine.
I don't have to tell you that we have to be careful about anemia during a pregnancy.
Do I look anemic?
No, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
But I don't see that sparkle.
I'm not at my best. You're right, but it's not physical.
Well, then what is it?
I'm worried. About Luke.
Hey, did you see that hottie that was registering for next year? That girl was smoking. Yeah, right? Yeah, definitely. What's up, man? You didn't come home last night.
Well, I had some things to catch up on, so I bunked here.
Well, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, figured things were pretty tense between you and Katie. What are you doing here? She wants you to tell me I have to find a new place to live?
No. Is there someplace private we can talk?
Sure. Well. So how's the bride? Upset?
A little.
Oh, because of Carly. Ever since she got it in her head that I stole the St. Christopher medal from the evidence room, she won't let it go.
All right, look. I'm thinking a lot about when my goal was murder. I'm just trying to retrace my steps, you know? I'd like to hear what you might remember about that summer.
Yeah, that was this summer. My father sent me to Wilderness Journey. I spent the whole damn time there.
Oh, not the whole time. Don't you remember?
Okay, Katie, thanks. I can take it from here.
Oh, let me help you take the packages in, then we can have some tea.
Katie, I'm not talking about this Nick thing.
Did I say anything? The whole time we were shopping, did I say one word about Nick?
All right. All right, come in. But the name Nick Kasnoff will not be spoken.
So, got Sage's dance shoes. When does her class start?
Saturday. She's so excited.
You know what I was thinking? Actually, I could probably teach her a couple moves so she could be ahead of the rest of the class.
You want to do that?
Yeah, why not? Besides, working out is the only way to get the edge off lately. The more time I worry about Mike and this legal situation, the more time I log in on the treadmill. What are you looking for?
My handbag. I must have left it in the car.
Well, you go get it. I'll fix us some lunch or something.
Katie, why are you being so nice to me?
Because I'm scared to death, and I don't know what to do. I don't know who to turn to, and you're the only person I can talk to.
No, you promised me.
Please, Carly. Mike is innocent, and Nick might not be.
Nick has an alibi. He was out of town when the murder happened.
Right. But there might be some sort of clue that we're missing.
No, I'm not doing this. I'm not talking about this. I promised Jack. Besides, this Maya Gold was murdered and buried right here in this house, and even thinking about that sort of gives me the creeps.
Thank you.
You okay?
Well, yeah.
I've never seen you chug champagne like that before.
Well, rarely do you see champagne this good.
Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty at the wedding because my mom is going to have to outshine Lucinda one way or the other.
Here she comes.
Oh, Jennifer, sorry. Bob called, and he's running late. Oh. And now he tells us Auntie Kim is out of town, so I guess there's going to be less representation of the family than I had thought.
It's fine. No, it's perfect. We're having a great time.
Good. Can I borrow the groom for a moment?
Please?
All yours.
Hey, what? You want to fall flat on your face before noon?
I don't know. Do you have anything strong?
What are you so nervous about?
Nothing. She's not big on surprises, you know. And this one's a real big one.
Oh, she's gonna love it.
Well, Lucinda really has done a bang-up job here.
Yes, but I thought that the little quiches were a bit overdone. The flowers are nice, though I think the arrangements from Statler's are far more impressive than these. Maybe I should talk to Lucinda about that.
Mom, no.
You know what? I have a better idea. Why don't you give me some advice on my father of the bride speech? I really could use a couple of pointers.
Hey! Oh, baby brother. How are you?
Good.
How's Gwen?
She's good. She's coming. She's gonna meet me here. I would have brought a present or something like that, but money's kind of tight right now.
Hey, no. You being here, it's enough of a present for me. Oh, there she is. Hi.
Hi. Hey, congratulations. This is for you, from us.
Well, thank you. That's very thoughtful. I'm gonna go put it with the other gifts.
What just happened?
Well, I just told Jen that we couldn't really afford to give them anything, so...
Oh, I didn't use any of the money from our moving out fund. When I sing at Crash, there's this little tip jar, and there's enough in it for these little salt and pepper
Okay,
shakers. So I did.
Gwen, it's okay.
Look, I mean, look at this place. You always look like you fit in, and I feel like I don't. So your mom is looking at me. Why?
Don't worry about her. You know, usually these things are a nightmare for me, but since you're here, I can handle it. Watch. Now you try.
We don't actually have to talk to her, do we?
No, we can just talk to each other. And don't say that you don't fit in, because you fit in with me, all right? So don't go anywhere.
Together forever.
What were you and Lucinda whispering about?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, if you're worried about me, you don't need to be. I'm glad that I didn't invite Paul.
You sure? It's your day. If you want him here, he can be here.
Hey, we made a deal. You stop being angry with him, and I make sure that he is not in our lives anymore.
Okay, but your end of the deal sounds a lot tougher than mine.
I get you. Okay? And this is a happy day, and I don't want anything to ruin it. Especially not Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, father of the bride has something to say. You know, when you make your living as a cop, you have to take each day as it comes, minute by minute. You've got to. But I'll fess up. There have been a couple of days that I let myself dream about, and this is one of them. Dusty, over the past year, you've shown my beautiful daughter and my grandson a lot of devotion. And although for some strange reason I have not been the recipient of this devotion, you have given me the best gift that you could. You make Jennifer happy. So, I would like to turn over a new leaf for this family and toast the opportunity to put the past behind us and celebrate the future. To Dusty and Jennifer.
Dusty and Jennifer.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Paul, what are you doing here?
The question is, how did he find out about the party in the first place?
It was hardly a secret, Hal.
Mom, you invited Paul?
No, I told him not to come and make a scene.
Oh, good grief.
But now that he is here unexpectedly, As Hal said, this is about family, so...
Oh, how nice to see you, Paul.
Yes,
Nice to see
it
you.
is.
And how thoughtful and how conventional you brought a present. I'll make sure that Dusty and Jennifer get it. Now
You know
let
what?
me walk you out.
I'll
all
give
right?
it to her myself, and please don't be upset with Barbara. It was my idea to come here. Get out. Absolutely, Dusty. If that's what Jennifer wants.
All right, take a walk, Dusty. You hit him, you ruin the day for Jennifer. Is that what you want?
Get him out of here.
My pleasure. The charge is trespassing, and you have the right to remain silent.
Daddy, don't. Please, stop. Everybody just, would you stop?
You know what? I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, I'll just go.
No, Paul, don't. I need to talk to you.
What's up with Snyder lately?
Luke's gay.
I'm what?
You're great in chemistry?
Yeah. Mickey really thinks you should coach me for that final.
Oh, yeah, definitely, but I've got to finish the history final first, and then... If you want to hang out with a girl, why don't you just say so?
What are you talking about? Some guy's got all the luck.
Oh, hey, I'll catch you later, okay? What are you doing here?
Having coffee.
Why are you following me?
What are you talking about? I had no idea you were going to be here.
No, I saw you at the library yesterday, and now you... Did you see that guy?
What guy?
He was out there when you came in, Jade. What was he doing? Was he following me?
On top of everything else, I think you're becoming paranoid.
Anything you say to me is privilege.
Okay. Luke thinks that he's gay.
That's an interesting way to put it. Is that how Luke put it?
He's convinced it's true, but you know he's had a very difficult year. You know how sick he was. He almost died, and couldn't that kind of trauma lead to emotional repercussions, insecurity, confusion?
Well, it's hard for me to say until I talk to Luke. But what I'm more concerned about is your anxiety about this.
Yeah, I'm anxious. Every question I ask is treated like a slap in the face. But I should just accept this blindly? My son, Luke, if he were happy, a happy child, that would be one thing, but he has been miserable, and I think it's because he hasn't accepted it himself. He was acting out, he was drinking excessively.
Well, that could be a cry for help.
Exactly. So how do I know this isn't just a continuation of attention-getting behavior?
Lily, why are you so sure that Luke coming out is a problem? You know, it just could be that Luke has finally found his solution.
Yeah, the whole wilderness journey thing kept me away from my friends for 3 lousy months.
That's what I thought, too. But then when I was talking to Mark about it, he said...
Whoa, you talked to your brother? Mark in Latvia?
Well, he is my brother. I talk to him all the time. What are you so bent out of shape about?
Well, it's just... I'm sorry. What did he say?
Well, he said he remembered some administrator calling him looking for you.
Really?
Well, you may have gotten it wrong. It's been a long time, but I'd like to hear if you remember anything more.
Okay. Well, that summer, I got picked up by the cops.
Breaking and entering, right?
Yeah, I was at that empty cabin down by the river. I figured he was either wilderness journey or juvenile detention, so either cleaning in ropes or pressing vanity plates, so...
You went. Where was the camp?
Just north of here. It was in Mountain Gorge. I mean, let's face it. It was more to finding women than finding myself that summer.
So you split?
Yeah, for a few days.
Where'd you go?
Can I ask you something, Mike?
Sure, go ahead.
Why are you suddenly giving me the 3rd degree?
That noise came from the basement. Maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's just the water heater. Ever since I messed with it to get Jack to come and help me, it's been making funny sounds. It should stop in a minute.
You know, maybe you wouldn't be so creeped out by the murder if we actually solved the murder.
Okay, well, what do we know? We know that Jack found a medal downstairs with the bones. And that medal had Mike's DNA on it.
And Nick's, and any close relative of his.
Right. And then we know that the medal just disappeared from the evidence room.
And then I find an identical medal. And if that one's Mike's, then Nick probably has the stolen one.
But Nick has an alibi. And Mike and Jack both told us to stay out of it. That's exactly what we should do.
Please, Carly, you're the only person I can talk to. You're the only one who can help me.
Remember what happened the last time I tried to help someone, namely Jack? I lost him.
I get the feeling that if I don't continue trying to figure this out, Mike is gonna end up in prison.
I should call a plumber.
You're gonna go down in the basement? I should probably go with you.
No, no, it's okay. I can handle it. A good, swift kick usually does the trick. Just promise me when I come back, we're not gonna talk about this anymore.
Okay, fine. I'll make up some dance moves for Sage and just get all of this out of my head.
Knock yourself out. What in the world?
Dad, I need to talk to Paul.
Let me handle him, honey. This day is about you and Dusty.
I have things that I need to say that can't wait.
Usually these family parties fall apart in about a half hour, so this is some kind of record. When do you want to get out of here?
After I finish bragging about you.
No, Gwen, don't. It's
Bragging? Is there some good news here? I don't know.
not really, Dad. It's nothing.
Will got an A on that extra credit paper for biology.
Hey, that's terrific, son.
It gets better. His teacher stopped by to personally congratulate him.
Wow, I am so proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, now all we have to do is pass calculus, and then graduation, here we come.
Please, open it. You can put whatever picture you want in there. Put a picture of you and Dusty from your wedding day. I didn't want to give you an empty frame.
No, I think you did this on purpose.
I'm really happy for you. I'm really glad you're marrying Dusty. And I'm glad that Dusty is adopting Johnny.
And that's why you came here?
I miss you. And I really wish that we could hang out, and I really wish that we could be as happy as we are in that picture.
I can't accept this gift.
Why not?
Because we will never be like this. Ever again. And I don't want... I can't have you in my life. At all.
What are you afraid of, Lily?
It's open season on kids like Luke.
Hopefully not here.
What about that poor boy who was beaten to death and tied to a fence?
I know. Life is full of risks, though. Giving birth can be risky. Why have another child? Driving is very dangerous. Why own a car?
I don't know. Maybe it's not rational. I don't know why I'm so afraid. It just feels wrong. So wrong.
I think it's time to talk to a therapist.
I agree. I do want Luke to talk to someone as soon as possible.
I'm not talking about Luke. I'm talking about you.
Hey, Mom. Should make that appointment. I mean, you must be nuts. Why else would you hire someone to follow your kid just because he was gay?
Forget I asked him.
Well, if you're accusing me of something, then just say
I'm the
so.
one who's accused of something here, Nick. Murder. All right, I'm fighting for my life.
So what's that have to do with me spending A few days off of the wilderness journey.
I don't know. We're talking about summer 13 years ago, summer when I didn't give very much care to my life. It's not like I was keeping a journal of my every move. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. When you took off on this wilderness journey, was it the middle of the week? Was it the weekend?
I don't know. Really, I don't.
When you left, where'd you go?
I went to the closest bar I could find, and then hitched my way to another one.
You never came down as far as Oakdale?
What do you think? You think I went to your empty house, grabbed some girl I never met, and killed her and buried her in your basement?
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's what you're thinking, isn't it, Mike?
Katie! Katie, you gotta come down here and check this out! It's like something's been eating at the walls. Okay, just stay calm. All right, Carly, how many
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Excuse me, Bob, I need to talk to my son alone.
Of course. Now, try not to get upset. Both of you. I'll check with you later.
Thank you. Why on earth would you think something like that?
Some guy was following me.
Since when?
Mom, please, just give it up. I saw him at the library, today at Java. He even followed me and Will yesterday. What do you think, that I'm sleeping with Will Nelson?
Wait. What did this guy look like?
You hired him, Mom. You tell me.
I would never sick a private investigator on you.
Because you trust me.
Yes.
Then why can't you trust me to know my own heart? Why don't you just accept me for who I am?
I am trying.
How? How, by telling everybody we know how freaked out you are about this?
I've known Bob since I was your age.
Yeah, but Mom, does that make it right for you to share my personal business with him? Or for you to hire somebody to follow me? Or for you to send me to a shrink to try to get me to be talked out of who I am?
I thought maybe if you talked to somebody else other than your father and me, maybe it would be helpful, that's all.
Because I could be talked out of this phase I'm going through.
If there's a chance that something
Mom,
is wrong.
there is no chance. I'm gay. Deal with it. And if you can't, you go see that shrink.
Okay, if you don't want to hang out, if you want to take a little break, I understand.
I want to cut all ties with you. And I was starting by not inviting you to this party, and I'm sorry that Mom did. I would have preferred to talk to you under different circumstances. Why did you have to come here?
Cut all ties. What exactly does that mean?
Well, you know exactly.
No, I don't know.
It means
what
I don't
that
want to
means. Why
talk
don't
to
you spell
you.
it out for me,
It means I
Jennifer?
don't want to see you. It means I don't want you coming around to check on me and see how I am. It means I don't want gifts from you on holidays or birthdays. And if I see you on the street, if you see me, you may as well just ignore me because that's what I'll be doing.
So
I will be
you're just
ignoring you.
going
I
to
won't talk
pretend
to you
that
and I
don't
won't look
exist?
at you.
And what about Johnny, huh? Johnny gonna throw me out
And
of
if
his
something
life,
goes
too?
wrong, don't come running to my rescue. I don't want you near me or my son. Is that spelled out enough for you?
How long?
Paul.
How long?
Forever!
You can't do that. You can't. I'm your brother. And you can't go your entire life without... Whose idea was this anyway, this medieval banishment? This was Dusty's idea, right? No, it has to be, because you could never do something like that to me. Was this a condition of the wedding? He said he wouldn't walk you down the aisle unless you agreed to throw me out of your life?
This isn't coming from Dusty.
You don't need to listen to Dusty Donovan.
Oh, there you go again. Is this your way of not interfering?
Okay, no, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell you who to love and who you shouldn't love, but you can't listen to Dusty when he tells you who to love and who not to love. That guy, Dusty hates me.
Yeah, he does. He does. He hates what you've done to me. He hates what you've put me through. He hates the lies that you have told, the promises you've made and then broken. He hates all of that, but you know what? He loves me. You know how much he loves me? He loves me so much that he would never ask me to give you up. He didn't.
Then why?
It's not Dusty who is trying to kick you out of my life. It's me.
All right. You say you weren't here, you weren't here.
What do you think, I was gonna lie about it? Like, come on, Carly gets to Katie. Katie gets to you, which is a damn shame because I'm the only one who has your back, Mike.
I know. Still, it worries me.
Well, the charges were dropped. I mean, they had no evidence against you.
For now. Hey, but I'm still a suspect. It gets to me, you know?
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Well, let's get back to work, okay?
Hey. We cool?
Yeah, I'll see you at home.
Quit fighting! I'll kill you! Where are the rubies?
I don't know!
So you live here, right? Don't play games with me, then you ought to know where they are.
I don't!
They didn't just vanish. Maya told me she hid them here.
You knew Maya?
She was my girlfriend. I thought she'd turn on me. Come on, woman. You know where they are, huh? Where are they hid? Ow!
We gotta tie him up. Do you have something? Duct tape right there.
Oh, my ankle. You broke my ankle. Ouch. What do you think you're doing?
All right, you better start talking, or the next blow is gonna be to your jewels. And I'm not talking about the rubies. All right, Katie, go upstairs, call 911.
No, cops. No. I'll split the rubies with you, okay? They're gonna be around here somewhere.
You know about the rubies? Katie, go up and call 911.
No, I need to hear this. Who are you?
Dell. Swell Dell?
Is that supposed to mean something to us?
Well, if you two bimbos had half a brain between you, you would have heard of me.
Oh, bimbos, huh?
Okay. Listen, I used to work with a partner before she split on me with our goods.
What was your partner's name?
Maya Gold. He just told me.
You're kidding.
Yeah. All these years, I thought she split on me and took the rubies for herself. Then I'm sitting on the cell block a couple weeks ago, and I read a story in the paper how they found her body here.
Did you know Maya was coming here way back when?
Kinda. She didn't say much to me. She just told me she was on her way to see this guy because he knew where our stash was buried. Then I got picked up on some priors, and I'm only now getting out of Danville. So otherwise, I would have followed her here and clobbered the guy.
He's talking about Mike. Mike's the one who was hiding rubies for her.
All right, you're sure that she was coming to meet the man who lived here?
You think I'd forget the guy who had those stones? Those babies were supposed to put me on Easy Street.
What was his name?
Kaznov. Some punk named Kaznov murdered my precious Maya.
Might I give you a tiny piece of advice, Barbara?
Oh, must you, Lucinda?
It's just a little something that I picked up from my latest misfortunes. Don't waste precious time meddling in the love life of your kids.
Oh, you know what? I give you 6 months and you'll be off the wagon and once more interfering in your own children's lives. I promise you.
Oh, Barbara, life is too short.
Oh, Lucinda, I agree. Which is why every second my son spends with that little gold digger is time wasted while he could be building his life with someone who is worthy of him.
Did you seriously just call Gwen a gold digger?
Honey, I didn't mean to say that.
Mom, I'm gonna
I
say
think
this
quite
once. Stop
champagne.
messing with my marriage.
I'm not trying to interfere with your marriage.
The tickets to Chicago? You don't think I know what getting Gwen and Casey together was all about?
I just tried to give her some tickets
Save
to
your
a
breath,
concert.
Mom. All right? Gwen and I are gonna graduate, and then we're getting out of here, with or without my trust fund. Yeah.
You gotta get over to Java as fast as you can.
I'm kind of at a family thing.
Well, blow it off. I scored the answers to your calculus test. Will, do you want to graduate or not?
I'll be right there. Fine. You got it. 6 months.
I can't.
6 months. That's a long time, Jennifer.
Can't.
We'll talk about
every
the deal then.
Every time that I let you into my life, even for a little bit, you find some way to poison everything that is good.
And yet you're still speaking with Mother.
Mother didn't try to keep my child from me, and she didn't look me in the eye and swear that she murdered the man I love.
That wasn't even true.
You know what? But it was enough. It was just finally enough.
I found Dusty for you. I married Emily for
He
you.
wouldn't have been. I'm not arguing about this.
Wait,
I'm done.
Stop, Jennifer. Wait, please. There's one more thing that I want to say to you, please. You know how sorry I am for keeping Johnny from you. I didn't know what it meant at the time to give up your flesh and blood. I just didn't understand. And now I do.
Because Emily's having this baby.
Because I'm going to be a father. And that will change me. I think it already has.
Are you going to help raise this baby?
I don't know.
Well, I hope you do. Really, I truly hope that you get the chance to see the kind of joy that a child can bring. The unconditional love.
You know, it would be great if you could show me how that works.
Take this. Take it. And you can look at it and you can remember that I did love you, Paul. But there's no room for you in this life that I have planned with my future husband and my child. There is just no room. So please go.
It's gonna be alright, no matter what they say.
A year ago, we gathered to say goodbye to our daughter, Cassie. Tonight, we're together to honor her memory.
'Cause I'm okay with me. It's gonna be okay.
Want to go home?
No, I want to stay here and toast to our marriage and plan for our wedding.
Okay. Can you help me out with something first?
Sure. What is it?
You remember you thought I was nervous when I was drinking all that champagne?
Yeah. You don't usually chug champagne, and you don't usually get nervous.
Well, Lucinda and I had this moment planned where I'd stand up in front of everybody and,
Say you love me?
No, that wouldn't make me nervous. But giving you this would, because I know better than to pick out a ring for a designer.
Oh, Dusty.
Well, just tell me you like it.
Oh, I do. I love it. I love it. And I love you.
I'm so proud of you for standing up for me, standing up to Paul for Johnny and me, and us, and our life together. I know how hard it was. I love you more than I've ever loved anybody. I can't wait for you to be Mrs. Dusty Donovan.
truly hope that someday you will know the joy that a child brings. That unconditional love.
You're mine. And I am never going to give you up.
No, it can't be. He would never do that.
What's her problem?
She's married to the man you're accusing of murder.
I'm not the only one. Kasnoff was arrested, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they're wrong. Mike would never kill anyone, not in a million years.
Oh, who's Mike?
But you just said...
No, I didn't. I remember Maya used to tease me. She'd say, I'm off to see that tall, dark, and handsome Nick.
Nick?
That's a name I'll never forget. Nick Kasnoff.
Wow, things must really be slow around here if you're actually getting around to cleaning up.
Pal, I need to talk to you for a sec.
Sure, what about?
I'm not cleaning up. I'm packing up.
Packing up? As in leaving?
Yeah, I'm turning in my resignation. Effective immediately.
Who's there?
Some guy's been following me. I saw him at the library, at Java today. He even followed me and Will yesterday.
Where are you going?
Why even ask? Why don't you just have your detective send you a report?
Okay, I did not have you followed. I would never do that. You have to know that. What did this person look like? The person that you think that you saw?
Oh, God, you're too much. The person that I think that I saw. Just like I think that I'm gay. Well, you know what, Mom? I think that I'm out of here.
What if Luke is being followed?
Hello, Lily.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Hey, you and Mike are like brothers. Does he know you're leaving?
What's your point?
You came back to Oakdale for family. To leave him in a jam doesn't sit right.
I'm in Carly's basement. He said, ah!
Not until you tell me what do you want me to know about our son.
Gwen, maybe we should rethink the whole graduation thing.